Robin with robinswreathery. Let's see if we can pull this up and get started. We're going to be working with our new wreath attachment set today. Keep your fingers crossed we do not run out of power where all of a sudden my Mevo will just shut off like it did the other day. So I will keep going. If it cuts off, we'll figure out something. But when you hop on, let me know where you're watching from. And we're just gonna get started right away here. There we go. I think we're live in both places. So fingers crossed it stays that way, and hopefully I'll be able to see your comments. This is our jukebox, which I already went ahead and painted. This teal color, the red and the white. I used paint on the teal and red, but the white was real easy to do with the paint markers. You just color right over, and it didn't even sink in any of the lines. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing, because I'm going to go ahead and put this jukebox together. Hi, Nanny Dot. So as y'all know, I use the Stick Fast CA thick glue. So we're just going to start gluing the pieces together. I went ahead and foiled part of the jukebox here. This part, and these little boxes. Cool. Hey, Lanita, welcome. Hi, Vicki. All right, this poor jukebox has changed colors so many times because I just couldn't make up my mind. But we are going to use these as wreath attachments. So I'm just putting a little dab of glue on there. There is a line that shows you where to place this. This looks so realistic. And like I said, go back and watch my foil tutorials, because I foiled this, and this. Ah, I'm glad you could get on to see us, Vic. We missed you. Hope you had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. I am having major issues with my camera. I have ordered a new one. So hopefully, if I keep this under an hour, it won't just crash like it did the other night. So I'm gluing these. Now this is for Love Shack week, and one of the top songs on here is Love Shack, Chapel Love, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, My Girl, Love, Love by Nat King Cole, I Got You Babe, I Can't Help Myself, and This Magic Moment. So let's just go ahead and glue the last piece on. This is going to look so much like a real jukebox. Hey, Monica. There's Nanny Dot. I know. I get it. I definitely get it. But we've been having so many camera issues. Ugh. Alright, so there is our jukebox. I went and sprayed it with shellac. Just this part, because this has a clear coat on it that you put on after you do the foil. So we're going to let that dry because it's still a little tacky. Now, these are my new wreath attachments that I'm so excited about. We've got a root beer float. Okay. I can put any song name on this. This is actually sublimation board. So I made these little, I'm going to bring it in so you can see. I made these little records. So if you have a particular song or some kind of wreath that you're wanting to do, and you need record wreath attachments, I got you. I got your back. This says Dixie Cups. I know it's the Dixie Cups, but I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. I even have the time, which this song was 2 minutes and 51 seconds. So that's on there. Thank you. Then I have Love Shack. And believe it or not, the Love Shack one had a little boat on it. I think it's this one. This one, or maybe this one, was done by 2 producers. I think Buddha Records and then Treasure Chest. This song, the Love Shack, was 4 minutes and 15 seconds. I tried to make them look not like the other ones, but make them look fun. So I can definitely make you whatever you want. You have a picture, I can put it on the sublimation board for you. Say you have a particular dog that somebody wants on there. I can put the picture of the dog on there. We can actually cut around it. And this one is My Girl by the Temptations. Now with this, I just put the name Temptations on there, because again, I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. But there aren't, you could use like a DVD for your computer and make your own. But if you wanted them to look really funky, I got your back. Alright, so this is a set just like this, and this is a set just like this. Now Monday, I was going to ask a question because I had posted a link to the information about the song, and I was going to give away one of these, and we got cut off before I could give away. So I'm going to get started on the wreath, and hopefully before I finish, we are going to give away this little jukebox that you could make into like a refrigerator magnet. It's got this piece that goes up here too. This looks so realistic. It says coin, and then it says 3 plays 25 cents, 1 play 10 cents. Isn't that cute? And because you don't want to staple through here, we now make spacers. We make them in round or square, and I'll show you how to use those. Now, for my wreath, I have had this for the longest time, since the Rochester conference, Wreath conference, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with this. But I thought this looks so cool on here. So we're going to actually add all these on, plus the jukebox. Not sure about a ribbon, or if we're just going to go ahead and add on these little star-like things that look kind of retro to me. So, this is how you are going to use your spacers. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put 2 on each one, and we're going to glue them on. So you're going to need your CA thick, or the stick fast CA thick. We're just going to put a little bit of glue on there, press it down. This way, when I staple, it's not going to go through the picture on the front. And one thing with these, I know some people save their cardboard from their ribbon. Don't do that. If it gets wet, it's going to fall apart. These are not going to fall apart. So, we want to be able to attach these to the wreath. Oops. I guess I could put it on the correct side, huh? There. Sometimes I use my little antique iron as a paperweight. I know, I've been waiting all week to show these to you. I've been freaking out after it dropped me on the last live. So we figured it out. It might just be the camera. So now, because I have already wire on here and this, I'm just going to attach a little piece because it's going to be easy to attach to that. Or I have more, so I could go a little bigger. There we go. But all you're going to have to do, and see, it's attached to the record and it did not go through. Easy to make wreath attachments with these little spacers and some tinsel tie, which I have a lot of tinsel tie in my shop. I just got more because somebody who will remain nameless just kind of sold me, sold out. She ordered quite a few, and I was so low in inventory I had to order again. This is a Milwaukee cordless. I'll tell you what, if you have trouble, they do look real, don't they? Peggy said the records look real. I purposely have that little like shading in there to make it look like a real record. And that's what I was going for. And when you put it on the subboard, that's exactly what it looks like, a real record. And Peggy, I was shooting messages to Peggy while she was waiting for her daughter. She had her test yesterday. I was having so much trouble trying to figure out what color ribbon. And I think it was because I don't do pink and red. I have a lot of pink and red ribbon in my shop. This is a great design to add those colors to. But I was struggling with the combination of ribbon. Don't tell me you're out. Okay. There we go. Yep. When it gets down to like 2, we kind of lose it. But don't worry, we got more. But I absolutely love this. I don't do good with gripping. I just don't. I cannot do a regular staple. I have to have this one. All right, let me see. Well, if we set it up on here. All right. So I'm going to put one at the top, and I think I'm going to put a bigger one at the bottom. There we go. And I will probably go live on Friday because we have a third Love Shack. If you order them, Vicki is asking if, hey Judith, Vicki is asking if the spacers come with it. You know me, I'm always about giving stuff away. So yes, if you order the attachments, you will get the spacers. We actually made a Valentine truck with a gnome in it, and I put him on a door hanger, and let me tell you what a difference those little spacers make. Because that cardboard, if it gets stamped, you just have cardboard folded in back there, it's going to fall apart. This is, well, if I let it dry, it won't go anywhere. It needs a little weight on there. See, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so let's just put that over there. Let that dry. I thought I had another one. We'll just use the Mod Podge for the bigger one. There we go. All right, so we've got all our little items, and look, no painting, ladies, no painting. All right, so we're going to get this up here, and we're going to kind of figure out where we're going to put our placement. This is just a tan colored wreath frame. It's kind of like the pine wreath. It's just not green. it's just tan. And I've had it down there and had it down there, and it's like, what could I use this on? And I'm like, oh my gosh, the root beer would look so cute on that. Look how that stands out, right? All right, so my idea was to put the root beer down here, and then I was going to put the jukebox up here. So it looks like you're kind of at the table with the jukebox. Then I thought it would be cute to kind of scatter the records on here. Isn't this cute? I just love this. So kind of like that. But can you see a 50s wreath? I mean, do you see how many places you can go with these records? And like I said, if you have a favorite song, my gosh, just call me. Send me a message. And look how easy that is to attach on there, because all I'm doing is wrapping these around. Now, how did I not put one on that one? The only one that doesn't have one. Tell you what, I'd lose my head if it wasn't on in the morning. They're nice, secure, and they're gonna look so cute. But I thought a 50s wreath. If you have an anniversary, I could do records for any of the anniversary. Like, say they got married in a certain year, we could do records with all their favorite songs on from their wedding, right? The favorite song we had at my wedding, my second wedding, was Lady in Red. That was my husband. That was the song that my husband asked me to dance to at a Parents Without Partners dance. And that was our song. Yes, Laura said the same thing. Or Lanita, I'm sorry. I can't even see. The thing is, the computer's like really far away from me. So, I apologize about that. But like I said, if you have any picture that you want put on this hardwood, I can do it. So you have so many ideas you could do with this. Doesn't that look cute? And look, I didn't tie that one on yet, but these are not going anywhere. So I'm thinking this is going to be about down here. And these are so easy to tie to this. And if you had, you know, a mesh wreath, these can go on a mesh wreath. I'm getting away from the mesh wreaths. Nothing against them, but because I live in central Pennsylvania, we have storm doors here. And a lot of people don't want the mesh wreath in their storm door. So I'm leaning towards doing a lot more grapevines, door hangers, pine wreaths. That's where I'm headed. All right, so this should be ready to mount. So I thought I'd kind of do like that. Kind of make it look like you're at the table with your root beer float. I even put an extra straw. I thought that was real cute. Oh, Peggy said a great music teacher's wreath. Yes. Peggy's designs are awesome. She's my friend. I bounce stuff off of Peggy at times because she gets me. I do it off of some of my customers too, especially the ones that order a lot, because I'm always contacting them, asking them questions about their order. So I always try to send them pictures. I wish I could just like make a whole text list and just send it out to all my watchers and stuff, but a lot of those darn lists cost money. And it's like when you're already paying for this, paying for that, paying for that, it's just too much. So I'm thinking maybe a wreath up here. And then I thought, let me show you how to make one of these. Because what I used was our tassel maker, which we are going to come up with some kind of holder so you can put the tassel maker in your marker storage unit. So what I did was I took a piece of rope and I taped it across here because I want it underneath what I'm wrapping, so at the end I can just get to it. So what I did was I took the end of one and the end of the other. Don't want to spend a lot of time trying to look for the end. I can see this one there. I was afraid if I pull it, it would really pull it all. Alright, so then I went to the 3.5 because you got a 4.5 tassel, 3.5, or a 2.5. Thank you, Judith. I have a little stick holding my iPad in place, and your comment was hidden by the stick. So then I just started wrapping. But you really got to have coordination here to hold on to everything. So I'll just kind of pull these off to the side so I have enough room. But I just wrapped about 4 or 5 times. Let's just wrap another. And then I go down to the bottom, trim it and hold it. So it's kind of like that. And then you take your tape off. And then you take this up here and you tie it off and then in a knot. So it's really on there secure. Then you go down here and you just do that. Then I moved my string out of the way and I brought it all up here together like that. And then I just trimmed it. Isn't that cute? So we can kind of just put these in between here. Just let it be a nice little accent. Don't you think? So, because I've got the red and the turquoise in there. Let's do one more. That way y'all can watch it. And I'm watching my time. I don't want my camera to shut off. I ordered a new one and it won't be here till Friday. And that better be the problem, because I'm not getting any help with Mevo or Restream. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the frustration. I'm tired of trying to figure it out. So hopefully, my husband said, go order one, and then if it's not the Mevo, if it's still doing it, you can send it back. Brilliant. Right? Alright, so I'm going to hold that over to the side. We're going to wrap it out 5 or 6 times. Hold down at the bottom. So this thing isn't just for tassels. You can use it for just about anything. I'm sure you can make a nice size pom-pom on this too with yarn. So there we go. Oh my gosh. I showed some of my watchers. We have an airplane shelf coming. Oh, it is so cute. We added a cloud to the back of it. I just thought these kind of look retro. Now, I'm going to give away the little jukebox. Can anybody tell me when, and this is going to be the first person I see, and It's not going to be the same as the first person you see because of the delay. But tell me when the song Love Shack came out. Can anybody do that? And maybe we'll put this in the bow. What year did Love Shack come out? Anybody know? I even gave you the article so nobody would have trouble. Nope. Judah said 50s. Nope, wasn't in the 50s. What year did Love Shack come out? It's by the B-52s. The song is actually 4 minutes and 15 seconds long. I have it on there. Monica got it. Monica said 1989. Good deal, Monica. Just send me your mailing address. Unless you got an order going out, you can throw it in there. I have changed my mind so many times on these ribbons. I think now I want to go with a red in the back. I know I want this because this reminds me of little records. They're little round circles. Judah said you're just guessing. All right. Tell me what ribbon you would like to see go with this, because I am having the worst time. I have a whole pile of ribbon on the washing machine. I have my Valentine ribbon over here on the left. Blah. I have some of this in my shop. This is red, pink, and white. I've got some of that in there. What do you think? This combination or this combination? I kind of like bringing the black out for the records and the diamond. Oh, Vicky, I'm sorry. Vicky had it right also. Vicky, I'm going to send you a little jukebox. Vicky just went and ordered the jukebox and the record set. Okay, yep. I think we're going to go with these. Or I could throw that. No, this. I'm done. I'm done trying to figure it out. it just, ugh. And I was showing Peggy yesterday. I even have this retro ribbon. Now I can't even find it. It has little dots and little diamonds on it. It's two-toned. It's actually silver and gold. But I'm thinking this is the way to go. And I'll be sure to add your spacers, Vicky. I know. It looked like little records. I don't even know where it came from. It says Celebrate. So that is probably Michael's. But I know my girlfriend ran into I'm going to go 5-inch loops. She ran into a yard sale one day that just had ribbon and mesh, and she just scooped it all up. And so much of it I can't use, but I have used this because it came in blue and it came in pink. And I have used it off and on throughout the years, but I thought this was a perfect color for this one. And I think I'm going to do 5 loops at 5 inches. And then a tail here. Yeah, it's pretty. But it's Celebrate, so I'm sure that's Michael's. You are so welcome. Oh, and if you didn't see us on Monday night, hubby now made an 8-ounce rack for paints. So now we have the 2-inch, we have the 8-inch, and he's also going to be making a 4-inch. And Nancy requested one for her glitter. She uses that chimp glitter, or glitter chimp, or whatever. So she is actually, she wants that. Awesome. Now I can just throw it in there, Monica. Thank you. Yeah, I thought this was kind of retro too. And I think I still have some of this in my shop. I'm pretty sure. Boy, really. There we go. I just like the glitter. Alright, since I have tails on this side, we're going to put tails on this side. So if I run out of juice with this Mevo, we're at the bow stage. So at least I can take a picture of the wreath after the bow is on it. At least I'm getting it to Restream to work. That was a mess. I'm thinking nobody is going to be watching because it doesn't work right anymore, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. Thank you, Judith. Yeah, he's really going strong. We just had a customer request for this, and this is going to be in my shop soon. This is 15 inches, and I mean, this is that solid wood, but this is so cute, and we can change it to, say, cats. We had a request for that, and we're still working out some bugs on the design, so that may not go out right away. Now, I think I'm going to end with this. I think we're going to go with this color. What do you think? And this can stay up. This doesn't have to be necessarily a wreath for Valentine's Day. It can go through. It can stay up for a while. I just want everybody to come up with an idea of some kind of pictured wreath attachment that they want. I just did Monday, or was it last week? Last week, a personalized Valentine truck that I can add your name to. And that's the neat thing. I can put anything on it. Look at those. Look at that. Oh my God, I love it. I will be posting pictures tomorrow. Yes, Monica said it reminds her of Happy Days. I will be putting up pictures tomorrow. Oh, cool. Of the set that I did Monday night. How it turned out. I have to go back later and glue this. This is another one from Michael's, and this just frays so bad. Alright, so now we're on this side. Monica said it reminds her of Happy Days, the show. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to put, I think, 3 loops of the silver. Oh, Vicki said the diamond ribbon reminds her of the black and white saddle shoes they used to wear. You are so right. I just figured with the records being black, I needed something. Ooh, that sounds awful. I needed something like that in there. Now, I think I'm going to use this. Actually, do I have any left of the other? Yeah, I have some left of the tan, so I'm going to use the tan because we kind of want to disguise it in the wreath base. So I'm going to cut a piece off of that. I have just about every color of tinsel tie you can imagine. Right? You could use this year-round because it really could be considered like a 50s type theme wreath. And you know, it would even be really cute to take the Cadillac from the one set and add a Cadillac in here. You know, the old drive-thrus that used to park and they come out on roller skates. When I lived in Texas, they had that down there. It was so cool. Oh, don't tighten it too much. Need to get this through there, Robin. Now, if I don't like this up at the top, I'm going to move it down the bottom, and I'm just going to move that record up there. So, all right. Where are my pliers? Ooh, that looks like a scary looking bow. Let's fix it. Now let's see. Do you think you think the scary bow looks good up top? Or I'm thinking it's going to look better at the bottom. And these will be so easy to undo here. Because I don't want it to take away from the jukebox. Now I'm going to have to hammer that in a little and have it pressed down all the way. Staple. So we're going to put that up there. We can put two of those up there. We can do like those. I think that looks cute. Yes. Yes, the pink caddy was really cute, and I can make that bigger. So let's go ahead and get this down in here. Excuse me. Still think it needs something. I'm not sure what though. But maybe you'll even get to see the bow. Maybe it won't shut off. And he said the good old days that the kids think is today think is crazy, right? You are so right. Yeah, I think this looks better down bottom. All right, let's do a slant. I am loving these records. I actually made the real record with the real record label, but I think that would get me in trouble. So we went to this. And I like these because the colors on the original labels were kind of yucky, and they were giving me fits with the ribbon. So I'm loving these. All right, we got that. Let's get our black out and about. If you ever have trouble, you can just kind of turn them just to flip them. I just don't want to lose ya. There we go. Yeah, I just couldn't do the pink and red. I don't mind it in here, but I just couldn't. Okay, that's already cut. This I have to go back and glue. Amy! Amy and Abba are on. Long time. I hope you had a great Christmas. Yeah, these are our new record wreath attachments. Look, and a root beer float. We had to add that there. This is for Love Shack week. And we have a Love Shack hotel wreath attachment, or door hanger is what we're going to do on Friday. And that's probably going to be around 2 o'clock if I don't have any customers in the shop. And then I got to go back at the end here and glue the edges on the silver. So I'm not going to cut because I want to glue. And then we got to get those on there. Got to get these tied down. Our little star-like. I still think it needs something. What does it need? What do I need? I'm looking in my shop. Oh no. Oh good, I hope it is the internet. Yeah, these are our new wreath attachments. I can put any picture on one of these hardboards and anything you want. So, don't think it needs something. What does it need? I had this teardrop swag because that would even look good in that, but it's not long enough. So that's why I went to this one. Maybe I just need to put some ribbon ties in it. Do you think? Thank you, Judith. Judith said she loves the bow. Do me a favor, hit the share button. And let me just look at my beads here. I know I always go back to those, but they have a little pop of color. No, I think we're just going to add some ribbon into it. Alright, so that's tied. This is tied. We're just going to add some ribbon tails. I think that's what it needs. Amy said a poodle. You know what? I thought about doing a poodle skirt, really, seriously. But this is Love Shack week, and Love Shack came out in 1989, so it was kind of like, I really, or a pair of saddle shoes, like Peggy said that's what the black and white ribbon reminds her of. And see, I'm using the burlap tie that we made to tie this little puff off to tie it to the wreath base. So I think some ribbon tails. I'm just so thrilled we got this far without my camera going off. Because I can put ribbon tails on. You all know how to do ribbon tails. And I can still show it. Or maybe I should put the ribbon tails under this. Ooh, let's see. Let's get this ribbon back out again. So, I'm thinking the blue and the silver together would look good. I'm going to cut them a little long because I have to go back and adjust anyhow. So I'm just going to put them under each one of these little things, and then I'll go back and make my adjustments on the tails. I just kind of want to get rid of that. I think it looks kind of cool. Well, we'll have to think about making a pair of saddle shoes. Look at that. I hate that. But you know what? We can make that right in the middle so we don't see that they messed up on that. And I'm just kind of putting this under our little poof. Yeah, that's what it needed. Do you all like that? Like I said, I have to fix the silver, so I'll just fix it when I have the glue. You can always use that fray check too. Fray check is something they sell in the sewing department, and all you do is line the end with it and it will keep it from fraying. Right none there. Let's go over to here. So here we use black and red. Monica said lips or lipstick. You know what? I'm gonna take all your suggestions and I am going to make one with the poodle skirt and the little saddle shoes. I think that is so cute. And I'm telling you, you won't find the records, unless you're using real records, you won't find anybody making record wreath attachments. Yep. I think that's the way to go. And we'll just carry that around. Trim some of this. We're still on! You haven't lost me yet. Woohoo! Who knew I could get that excited about it, right? I'm just tired of dealing with it. Oh no. We're going to end up with the same. So you know what? We are just going to pile it on. And we're going to use all four. Why not? Who says we can't? Nobody. This is our wreath. We're making it our way, right? Yep, I'll make a poodle skirt with some saddle shoes. And we will go ahead and put out like a 50s set, right? I think that's cute. Something different. I'm so tired of looking at the same old, same old. We also have a butterfly door hanger thingy coming out, like our bee that we had last year. So that's going to be coming out. There. I still think I need to do something here. So we're going to push this down a little, and we're going to make a small little bow up here. So you just keep sending me those ideas. I love to create new product. This is too cool. I'm still thinking ribbon in my sleep last night. Hey Nancy. I don't know why it's asking me to show. How you feeling, girlfriend? Nancy has the flu and she has been sick. We're thinking of you, girlfriend. Yeah, right here. See? I just needed a small bow right there. What do you think, Nance? And I'll refluff this and trim it and all that good stuff. This is... Everybody's giving me ideas. They're saying a poodle skirt and saddle shoes. We'll make like a 50s set. Okay. What do we think? Let's make me big. And we're still on. We haven't cut off. I know, that darn thing is... And Nance is sitting on a whole box of supplies she just ordered. So poor thing can't even get in her craft room. So what do you think? I know. I am loving this. So if you want records and you want certain songs, you just tell me and we'll get it on there. And there's our root beer float. There's our... And you know what? I like this, but I don't know. I guess I like the color. But yeah, we'll do a whole 50s wreath attachment set. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we're still going. And probably because it hasn't hit the 60-minute mark. I think that's when it died the other night. Woohoo! Don't these look like little records, Nancy? The little blue circles on there. I know. Judith said, yay! Because, man, I'll tell you what. After you spend all day prepping and getting ready, and then you're on, and you just go poof, and I was still talking. And then I looked up, and it's like, I'm not even on. There. Nanny Dot's telling you, hope you feel better. But there we go. I think we did it. Alright, look for me on Friday at 2 p.m. We're going to do... We did the Love Shack sign in the tier tray set on Monday, but we're going to do it big, and we're going to put it on a door hanger. Okay? Alright, you all have a good day. Feel better soon, Nance. Thank you.